Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to what is quite possibly the penultimate game of the in StarCraft.de Invitational, sponsored by idilo.de, and spawning at the top position of Core Hull Citadel, playing as the yellow Protoss with a bit of lag, playing as the yellow Protoss and our current champion from the previous tournament. Currently with one win in this best of three series, we have Sage. And spawning on the right-hand side of Core Hull Citadel, playing as the Pink Zerg, and also with one win in this best of three series. If he does win, we move on to the next best of three. If he loses, then he is done for the night. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Bly.
Yep, meanwhile, there's an extremely early probe here coming out for Sage. Wants to see exactly what's what. So getting a very early scouting. It's interesting enough.
I think he kind of needs to know where... Well, that might be an indication of cheese, but I think it might also be an indication of wanting to know where Bly is.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is 4 players. This is 4 player, right?
Yeah. Oh, that... Is he going to get the drone? Oh, this is so close right now. If he gets that drone, Bly is going to be on tilt. So bad.
Hiding the gas.
Oh,
yes,
makes it a gas. So sneaky there. Well done by Bly keeping that alive. So, well done. That's good.
Still, though, and harassment is annoying.
He may actually deny this base as well, so basically being so annoying right now.
Extractor trick, actually, to get that drone back. So he doesn't want to go for the gas here.
Nope, being sneaky, and he may actually... Doesn't kill off that probe, so that probe will get back in and see exactly that. And it looks like he may actually try and kill off this drone again. Oh, you will not survive this time. He's going for it, and he makes it into a gas again. Very nice here by Bly. Keep that alive.
Oh, he guesses it again.
Oh, this is so sneaky.
I don't know about that. I would have let it finish. Because you need that gas anyway, and
you need to get gas anyway at some point, unless he's going for like 2 hatchery.
Well, now he gets the gas on the other side, so you know it's. I guess maybe this might have been the wrong gas to take actually, because of the positioning of the gas and the hatchery. This might actually be one that's less efficient with three workers.
It might be. We'll see in just a second. No, it looks like it is fine. We are seeing Lings though at the natural expansion, trying to kill off this pylon here. It looks like they will get it, but 2 more pylons go down to complete the wall off, and the cannon does finish up.
This is some early damage being done, but these guys are eager to throw some punches. Yeah, what I meant with that is, of course, if you have an extractor, I believe it's this bottom one actually. If you have that, it's less efficient in mining than this one. Just because the position has towards the
I've seen
hatchery.
the Team Liquid thread about this, and
so
some of the guys are more efficient with four workers.
Yep. So for you guys back home, make sure that you actually know the positions of the extractors and which ones are more efficient than others, because it might make a difference.
Like the way you can tell is if you see that in this extractor here, the drone is getting to the extractor before the next one comes out.
Yep.
If your extractor isn't sufficient, it won't do that. The drone will have popped out before the second drone gets back.
And it's usually, just give you guys an indication here and here and here and here. Just the far diagonal spots. Those are generally the least efficient ones. We only see Lair now coming out here for Bly, so it's 2-base Lair. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff.
Yes, making his way through his tech tree, playing fairly standard on this map. Just continuing to tech up through the 2-base. Wouldn't be surprised to see him try to expand to that lower expansion fairly soon.
Yeah, Neil Sage still playing his 2-base as well, of course, and make sure he's nice and tightly walled in. Has a 30 probe count versus the 30 drone count, so I know he's in a pretty good spot even after losing that pylon.
Yep, absolutely. And the robotics facility is about a third of the way finished, so he's going to be going down that tech. We'll be getting out some Immortals and possibly taking up 2 Colossus, depending on what his opponent does.
Did they decrease the amount of energy that you have on Nexus? No, they didn't, did they? No,
they didn't.
No, I'm wondering why he's stacking Chrono Boost.
I don't know. Why is he saving this Chrono?
I don't know either. Well, it's going to be interesting to see later on. We do see now that the robotics is coming out. So
He's chronoing the warp gate, so who knows? That could be something to do with it.
Oh,
There we go.
a lot of gates now being added on.
Yep, that is 5 gates at minimum right now. These Lings trying to poke in and see if they can see anything. Yep, I was about to say, I think this is going to be a warp prism attack.
Yep, that's exactly what it looks like. Good call on that. We do see the third now being attempted by Bly. And that might be the trap that that Sage was hoping to set. Again, we're going to see that Hydra then here coming up. And then Nidus Network here.
Oh my god. Why does Bly love his Nidus so much? Not that I'm complaining, this is going to be spectacular. There's so much money being spent into this production. Sage may have killed himself here.
The timing on this is so close. If the gateways had just been done, he would have been able to defend. Instead, now he's in a lot of trouble. This is going to be really hard to hold off now.
Absolutely, the Warp Prism is coming to help as well. The drones are being put. There's another one on the other side. This is exactly what Bly has done in the previous games. Cannon is dealing some damage to some Lings. The Zealots are finally killing them off. But there's another Nidus on the other side. I wouldn't be surprised to see some more Lings pulling. He's pulling them into one Nidus and then he's going to pull them out the other by the looks of it. Warp Prism is down next to that Nidus, so we'll probably warp in a Zealot to help finally kill that off. These Lings are microing around them, trying to kill off some workers. 6 more Lings in production and a Roach Warren. So we'll likely see something
Sage will
pop
hold.
out the other side.
Sage will hold. It's going to
It's
kind of come down to whether he can actually recover from this, and if he can do damage with the follow-up. Because let's face it, he can still use these warp gates and his warp prism aggressively as well. So we're gonna have to see if we can actually capitalize on that. Meanwhile, worker-wise, though, he's in a bad position.
Yeah, that was very nice. That was 14 worker kills by Bly there. That was really nice. But Sage now has killed 34 units overall to Bly's 16, including those workers. So Sage not in a horrible position here.
Oh, God.
Another Nidus.
If at first you don't succeed, Nidus and Nidus and Nidus and Nidus and Nidus and Nidus and Nidus.
Stop, Nidus time. And there's some Lings in this Nidus as well. I think there's possibly some Roaches as well, just for the fun. And here we go, back into the mineral line. Zealots are in the main base trying to help. Probe's now engaging. That's all he really can do right now. He's finally pulling away, trying to escape. And that's true. Sage hasn't even made a mothership core. 10 Roaches on the way, and GG by Sage. That moves us into the extended series. We're down to another best of 3.
I gotta say, I mean, Bly's night display is throughout the tournament
Amazing.
Flawless.
Yeah. I love his Niduses. He's just all over the place. It is like, oh, you don't have any more vision in that place I threw my Nidus the first time? Sure, I'll put it there again.